Hey everybody, this is Jigsaw for WebOfCinema.com doing my review for Monday Night Combat, the new Xbox Live arcade game recently released. Now, we've had a lot of arcade games that will come out, Plants vs. Zombies, Limbo, the Lara Croft game, but this is more of a multiplayer heavy game. Now, first off, this game does not take itself seriously. It's a cartoony third-person shooter where you choose through different classes, whether it be an assault, heavy, an assassin. Each one has their own sniper, each one has their own special skill sets, their own special abilities, and you can level them up as you go along, which I thought was pretty cool. Now, what initially drew me to this is it's co-op originally. There's two modes. There's two game modes. There's the co-op mode, which is you and your friends defending against these waves of oncoming AI, defending your little money ball, which is basically like a sphere you have to protect from the different waves of enemies, and then you have to work together. You can build turrets, you can upgrade your stats, you get new abilities as you go along. They don't really carry over into the next game as you play, but it's like you level them up as you go into that one. The game's graphics are very good. They're very cartoony. It's very Team Fortress-esque, only in third person. The game does not take itself seriously. One of the objectives is to shoot. There's a part in the game where it's like the second to last round where you get to shoot the mascot. It's all it is just chase the mascot around, shoot him to get money to buy more stuff for upgrades. So I thought that was pretty cool. It's got good humor. It's got good writing. The class balancing, I feel the classes are a bit unbalanced in parts. Like I feel like the sniper and the some of the assault classes are a bit more underpowered as opposed to the heavy ones, as opposed to the assassin, which is pretty much a stealth one, which is all people do is run up and just basically stab you and then disappear, which is kind of annoying. You can play by yourself, you can play online. My biggest problem for playing by yourself is there's no like backup. Normally when you play online, you're playing with 4 people or 3 people, and you have allies to help you, and you need those to move through. But if you play by yourself, really you have nobody. That they don't even give you like AI teammates, which would have been really, really nice to have when you're playing. Because sometimes, like when I first jumped into the game, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't want to go into multiplayer right away and just kind of like fuck up another team. So it's just kind of like, alright, so I'm just by myself, so now what the fuck do I do? Alright, great, now I just gotta play by myself until I figure out exactly what I'm doing, and you go online. I mean, then you have another mode, which is the fun mode, which is my favorite game mode, Crossfire, which is 2 teams of 6, plus the AI are involved, and basically you're battling. It's basically team deathmatch where you have to destroy each other's money balls, and then once you destroy those, whoever destroys those wins. You set up turrets, you defend, you can play attack. There's all different kind of classes going at it. It's chaotic, it's crazy, it's fun. That's what you're really buying it for, is Crossfire. While the co-op is a nice add-on, it was really fun to play. I have a couple of problems. One, there's not enough levels in this game. There's like maybe 4 levels at most in this game mode. I hope they come out with more DLC where there's more levels, but at this moment, they all look the same. They're not really distinguished enough to make it different. The perks, they do stuff, but I don't think they make a big enough impact onto the game that they would change everything. Really, it's kind of like who's going to be able to get that shot first, or think outside the box, or just kind of. It's not like Call of Duty where the perks will drastically change it, but it will change it enough to make it somewhat different, but not enough. But I do like what they did with the perks. They made the perks sponsors, like the sponsors of the perks names. I thought that was really clever and funny. And you get classes as you unlock classes as you go along. But I thought overall, I would have liked to see a little bit more customization. I would have loved to see more levels. I would have loved to see that you could have played with AI on your side when if you want to play offline. But it's a good multiplayer game. It's a fun pickup, a multiplayer game if you just want to kill a couple hours. Monday Night Combat gets a 3.5 out of 5.